Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Number 26 is focused and ready for this one. Yet another chance to show the baseball world what he's made of. It's the Athletics going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Sebastian Walcott. The next to hit.
Walcott.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Slade slings it across, and that is out number 2.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Carlos Cortez.
Next to hit, Slade.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Slade turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. That one close, ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Stays alive.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, the left fielder, number 8.
Slade stepping in now. This offense has been quiet. A big swing could change everything.
Yeah, and somebody's got to crack it open, Boog. Just need to flip the momentum.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, the left fielder, number 8, Ian.
Slade locks in, tying run on. No time like the present, Singy. This trip to the plate could really shake things up.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are the moments that define a hitter's season. He's got a shot to flip the script right here.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Just missed. The A's holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. Fastball is outside. Ian Happ in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. That's smacked on a line to center. Oh, he can't hang on. One runs in around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Very costly error in the outfield on that one. 2 runs come across, so that's just a tough one to swallow. You know, some errors you can get bailed out by your pitcher if he's able to work around it, but not here. The damage is already done.
2 outs, runner on first. Ian Happ up to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Got him looking for the K. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 3 and the A's 2. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Bottom of the 9th inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Slade.
Ball, down.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That's ball 2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, Garver. Just in time. That was close, but he's retired on the strikeout, one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Dylan Moore.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
The Athletics with the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front. 7-6.
And that one's extra frustrating. The go-ahead run scores, and they didn't even get an out from the play.
Slade digging in. Walk-off watch is officially on, Singy. All that's missing is the dramatic bat flip.
Yeah, or a helmet toss and a crowd surf. Let's see if he can give them the moment they're hoping for.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2. And the sweeper misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Wow. Ball game.
get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Slade with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Only one hit, a home run.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Number 26 delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Athletics going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Next to hit, Carlos Cortez. Cortez launched a walk-off homer to win it for them in their last game.
The great players find a way to come through in the clutch, Boo. Think about this. 10 different players hit at least 11 walk-off homers in their career, and 9 of them are in the Hall of Fame. He keeps it up long enough.
Over to Albies. That's the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 1 and the Braves nothing. So digging in, Slade homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Fought off foul. Good job to fight that one off. And he'll shoot. Just misses with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. No advance though.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
1 down. Here's Dylan Moore.
The third baseman, Dylan Moore.
That's to third. Slade slings to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Runner at second. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 26.
There's a line drive to left field. That is the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they still lead at 3-2.
the third baseman, number
Slade
26.
with a homer in his last game. Slade in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Nasty
that ball went
backdoor
out.
slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
On the ground to third. To first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the A's 2. Back at Truist
Leading
Park,
off for the
we
A's,
go to the
the
ninth.
right fielder,
Carlos
Carlos
Cortez digs in
Cortez.
now. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Olsen. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the A's, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Slade with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Now the third baseman,
Batting 7th, the
Slade.
third baseman,
He's been
number
doing a good
26.
job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. End of the first from Truist Park. Braves on top 2-1. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Zach Geloff up next for the
the
A's.
second baseman.
This at bat
Zach
might not seem like a huge deal
Geloff.
right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Low throw, skips past him at third.
I think someone lost track of where the runners were. They're wishing they'd gotten it out on that play, even if the run did score.
Wilson.
No outs, runners at first and
The
second.
third baseman, number 26.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Nope, that's foul.
On the ground. And foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this
That's
game.
ball 3.
That one misses. Ball 3. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 3-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Louis.
All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Brent Rooker. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the A's.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a big swing and a miss. Way out front for strike two.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Pulled out on strikes.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Slate digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing, and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along. You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Missed with a changeup. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now Luis Rengifo. Yo one. In the dirt, blocked. Slade on at first, nobody out. This one chopped up the middle. Nice stop from his knees. The throw.
No, he's in.
Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Now here's a flare off the bat. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. It's 9-5.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way.
Slade next up for the Braves.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 4 runs already in the frame here in the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air center field. Butler gets under it, and that will end the inning. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 12 and the A's 5. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Slate had the kind of game you'd like to avoid.
Certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. Still, they got the win.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Montgomery.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Two on, one out.
Here we go, turn 2.
That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. The White Sox take the lead, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
That is fifth. The designated Andrew Benintendi.
One down. Now in for the Braves, Slade.
26.
And a big swing and a miss.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Second and third, one away. Inside, just missed. In for a strike, and now it's even 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Two on, one out. Just misses there. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. The underhand flip. What a play. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Slade locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away. You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Strike 2. Swing and a ball popped up. My drop has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Slade with a forgettable showing in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
One out,
Batting
runner
third,
at second.
the right fielder,
Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit. And a sac bunt here. Bare hands it. Tough play. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Andrew.
One down.
Batting
So
fifth,
now to the plate
third
for
baseman,
Atlanta,
number
Slade.
26.
And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 2 away now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
The shortstop, William Bergoya.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball left side. Over to first, and the inning is over. The White Sox lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Runner at second,
Now
nobody
batting,
out.
the third baseman, number 26.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-1.
Ball.
Fair ball. He boots it. Murphy around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-0. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the
The
plate.
left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Man at second. To the right side.
All right, hold on right here.
Gets it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Good fade and sinking action of
The
that
batter,
changeup.
number
Got that
1,
hitter to roll over.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Sosa. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop,
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Got him looking. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. Braves 6 and the White Sox nothing. This is Braves baseball on the show South.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 26.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. On to the top of the 5th we go. Braves 9 and the White Sox nothing. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show South. So 2
Now
down,
batting,
Slade.
the third
Next up
baseman,
for the
number
Braves.
26.
Foul ball. Gilbert working for the 50th time this season. And he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's it. That a boy. Good job.
Up next for the Braves, the left fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Yastrzemski.
Hit on the ground to short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the White Sox 2. This is Braves baseball on the show South. Slade starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Out to short. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Braves, the left fielder, Mike.
Slade with an okay game of the win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Benintendi
Batting
up
third,
here.
the left fielder, number 23, Andrew Benintendi.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And Benintendi is out. And that will end the inning. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show. Bottom of the 2nd. Now in for the Braves, Slade.
Number 26.
And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993,
Find the ball.
I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless,
way to get on
I
sack.
think the
Check the
feeling
outfield
is the
here.
same. No matter
The second
whether you find out right away or you find out a day later,
Aldi.
you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
2nd inning here, no score. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Slade back on a dive. Right side. There's one to first.
He's
Double
out.
play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Slade. Swinging a foul straight back. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first. Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Slade stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late.
In there. Sets him down on strikes. And that is a big first out. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Slade steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ripped to third and caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Slade had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.